Hey, welcome back to the series Why 95% Coaches Fail. In this particular video, we are going to talk about reason number 2 why 95% coaches fail. So, let's deep dive and understand what is the point number 2. In this particular video, we are going to talk about tar- coaches don't know their target market. What do I mean by this? Okay, they don't know whom to serve, who is their ideal client. Many of the time the problem is that many coaches don't know themselves so well, or they are new in this industry, or they are experimenting things in this industry. That's the reason they don't know who is their target market. They don't know themselves how they can know their target market. So all the way it's very important for you to understand how you can understand yourself first, and then how you can understand your client as well, or your target market as well. So let me just start with first one. You have to know their identity. What do I mean by identity? Who they are really. You have to keep a close watch on this. You have to see what are their likes, what are their dislikes, what do they wear, where do they spend their time, where you will find them. Okay, what are their interests, what are their where all they means how they can get satisfied. Okay, you have to look into this. You have to see where they are spending most of their time. They are spending their time on which social media platform. They are spending their time on Instagram, Facebook, where they are spending a lot of their time. You have to look into it. You have to understand your target market. And believe me, if you are a doctor and if you don't understand your patient, or if you don't understand the pain point of your patient, then how you are going to treat with them? So the first part and the most important part is this: you have to understand who is your target market. You have to portray a image of your target market in your mind. You have to take down all the things. You have to make a list of all these things. Then you have to check whether you know their interests, you know their personality, what they like, what they don't like, with whom they get they feel associated, or who is their what to say role model. You have to study all this stuff, and after studying all this, then you will get to know who exactly is your target market. You have to think what are their pain points. You have to think what questions come in their mind. You have to think at what age group they are and what exactly they need in that particular age group. So many of the coaches get in this trap that they want to serve everyone and every market, and they always feel, you see, you have to operate from the zone of abundance mindset, not the scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset will always think that, oh, how I can coach, or how I can guide such a narrow niche, or such a narrow, what to say, target market. Believe me, we are fortunate enough to live in a country like India, where we have abundance of population and everyone need help. Believe me, there is no one as a human who need help to go to a higher stage, to increase the standard of his life. So as a coach, you have to keep in mind what is there, all these things, and at the same time what is their personality. They are introvert or they are extrovert. They are sensing or they are feeling. What exactly they are? They are intuitive or they are sensing. What exactly they are? Organized or unorganized? You have to study all this about your target market. At the same time, you have to think about whether they are student, whether they are professionals, whether they are homemakers, whether they are early age entrepreneurs, whether they are mid, what to say, they are having mid-sized companies, or whether they are owner of large organizations. You have to study all of these things. You have to understand your target market so much of so well that they don't know about themselves. Many of the time we human being don't understand what exactly, what mistake we are doing, or what are our pain points. So you as a coach should know your target market so deeply that you have to tell them these are your issues, and these are the solutions which I am going to provide you. And if you talk in this particular way, and if you understand your target market so deeply, then it will be much more easy for you to understand your target market. And once you know the target market, then you will come up with the product, with the service which is of world class. Believe me, with your mind, whatever you have, don't try to go and sell that. Understand your target market, understand what they need, and according to their need you come up with the project according to their problem. Whether your knowledge is solving their problem or not, you have to ask yourself these questions. And for that you have to understand your target market so deeply. So many of the coaches, 95% coaches don't understand these things, and that's the reason they are failing today. I don't want you to be one of them. So if you find this video useful, like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.